Hey there everyone and welcome back to Filmora for basic beginners, and for this lesson we're going to go through stickers and draw tool. So I'll show you how you can use stickers to further enhance your videos and also some draw tools to have some uniqueness to your videos as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with our lesson. So I have opened up one of my previous projects over here just to show you what you can do with stickers. Okay, then I'll be showing you what you can do with some graphics. I'll use both of them to show you what you can do. Now let's go ahead and explore some stickers. Let's go ahead and explore this sticker, for example, this subscribe tool over here. As you can see, this is the subscribe tool. So in our previous file over here, let's go ahead and edit. Let's go ahead and remove this. Okay, let's go ahead and use this sticker. So I'm going to go ahead and use this sticker at the end. Let's keep it at, let's say, 2 seconds, which will make sure the animation here lasts for 2 seconds. As you can see, subscribe. There you go. But it's very short. It was very short. Now stickers will not adjust the animation. Okay, stickers are already like videos, more or less, you can say. So if I were to, like, let's say, play it from here, as you see, it's going to stay like that. So it ended. Let's see where it ended. So it ended right about here. There you go. Now let's zoom in to see exactly where it ended. A little bit forward. There you go. It ended right about here. So I'm going to go ahead, cut this one, and delete this one. I'm going to go ahead and fit it to our screen. There you go. And that's the total amount that we have for our sticker. So I'm going to go ahead and play it like that. Subscribe. There you go. Now it ended with our video as well. So that's basically how you can have a sticker. There's animated stickers. There's like still stickers as well. Now let's try to look at this thumbs up over here. Animated thumbs up. As you can see, there you go. We have this animated thumbs up over here. So I'm going to go ahead and also place this on our another layer. Let's fit it to our screen. There you go. Now I would want to move this part to our sticker over here. So I'm going to first see where our sticker lands. There you go. It's at the. So I want this to be right over here. That's right over here. I want the thumbs up, scale it down a bit to be right over here. There you go. Now the thumbs up is not that much, how can I say? Isn't that much unique to say, because it does not pop up. It doesn't have any animation to it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some animation to our thumbs up. So I'll just give the fade in animation to it. There you go. At the beginning. So now let's play and see. As you see, that animation looks perfect. Now, the thumbs up, there's no background to the thumbs up. So how can we add a background that does not mess with our entire video? Okay. So I'm going to add the thumbs up on another separate layer on top. There you go. Just reduce it down like that. Now here we can use the draw tool in order to create a background. So you have a rectangle, you have arrow, you have ellipse, you have triangle. So let's go ahead and use the arrow. If I were to create something like this, as you can see, there's the arrow. We have the arrow over here. I can place it like that. Over here, I can change it so that I can scale it as well, so that it comes up there. I'll just place it right below so that it goes right below our thumbs up. But I don't want that. I always try to keep it like on top, like this. Then I'll place it right below. But I don't want the arrow to be like that. What I would want is to have a rectangle or a circle below our thumbs up here. So I'm going to go ahead and create an ellipse, drag it. If I were to hold on Shift, it's going to drag it and create a uniformly large arrow. So I'm going to first move this right below here on a thumbs up, place it like that, rescale it again so that we can fit it inside our thumbs up like this. There you go. As you can see, it fits right there, but I'll just place it there and I'll just place the thumbs up right over there. You go, and I'll just decrease it so that the arrow is like that. And I'll also add animation to a thumbs up, the fade in animation to it. So I'm going to add a fade in to animation, and I'm going to make it so it looks just as same as our thumbs up. There you go. So once I play it, as you can see, our thumbs up is over here. Let me recenter it again. There you go. But before that, let me go ahead and make it so that it falls like that. Then I'm going to move it right over here, or a little bit upwards. There you go. Now, once that is done, I'm going to go ahead, select the eclipse, change the color for it. So color fill over here, I'm going to add a color like this. Now a bit more darker color. There you go. That looks better. Now I can have a border to it, but I don't want a border to it. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the border, or I can add the border to it and have a blur to the border. Now I can zoom in on our project file over here, select our circle over here to see the border zoom level. Now I'll just make it so it's black to have a shadowy effect to it. There you go. The thickness to it like that. A little bit blur effect to it like that. There you go. Now our thumbs up looks much more unique, and it also looks much more classy as well. Now what I can do is I can add both of this. Let me just zoom out a bit. Go. Now I'll just add both of this, right click on them and compound them together so that it's, so let's say it'd be like, okay. So there you go. And now it's a compound clip. Now I can go to animation and animate this entire thing. But before that, as it's compounded together, let's go and play it and see. There you go. It's animated like that, right? But I do not want to compound it. Why? Because I'll select the eclipse. There you go. And I would want to transform it. Okay, so once I mean by what do I mean by transformation? So I'm going to go ahead and select this one. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and select this. Go to transform. Select the position outside of our artboard like that, or undo it before. But let me go ahead and add a transform keyframe over there and move it outside to, that's it there. And let's go ahead and play it. There you go. It's right over there. Right now, I'm going to move it backwards on top of our thumbs up right over here, let's say. There you go. I'm going to go ahead and move our thumbs up as well and transform and rotate it so that it moves right there. There you go. Now, if I were to play it from the beginning, there you go. That's a very cool animation that we have for our graphics. So you can go ahead and create and put graphic elements like that. You can have arrows, you can have triangles, you can have rectangles like that, so and so, to have a much more unique ending like that, as you can see. Now you can also do this in case for the beginning as well, but let's go ahead and edit the middle part over here for some stickers. So I'm just going to go ahead, search, let's say, car stickers. So let's go ahead and see what kind of stickers we have for our cars. These are very cool animation stickers that we have. I'm going to go ahead and place this, let's say, right over here. Now we have the sticker, right? So I'm going to first pick on the sticker. There you go. I'm going to flip it like that. Scale it down a bit. There you go. Have it right over here. Let's say, let's scale it down a bit more. There you go. That looks better. Or I can just place it right over here on top. Flip it vertically. There you go. Now if we were to play it from the beginning, there you go. That sticker came up. That looks good for our entire video clip over here. There you go. Now the sticker came up. As you have noticed, the sticker came up. So let's go and play. It disappeared, right? So the sticker's limit is over here. Then it's going to loop again. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this over here and delete this. There you go. The sticker disappears and then it does not reappear anymore. There you go. Now we have that sticker there. Now let's add in an animation graphics to it. Okay, so I'm going to go to our rectangle tool over here. Create, let's say, this strip of rectangle over here. I'm going to place it so that it's like centered right over here. There you go. That's right on top here. There you go. I'm also going to place this below our, so that we can see our that inverted speedometer. Okay. I'm going to also keep it, like say, the length of our entire clip over here. I'm going to play it. You see that rectangle came up, right? So I'm going to go ahead and add the same transition over to our rectangle over here. There you go. Now this transition is 2 seconds, right? So I'm going to put this transition at 1 second. There you go. So it matches with the other transition. And if I were to play it, as you see, that transition came in with this one, right? So I'm going to go ahead and do the same case for this one, and I'm going to place it for 1 second. There you go. So that it matches the transitions. Now I want to add an animation to it, but before that, let me go ahead and change this one's color to black and add an animation to it. So I wanted to, let's say, let's go for a preset animation, the boom animation to it. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this animation to it. There you go. So now let's go ahead and play it to see. There you go. Now you have bounce to zoom, you have bounce to zoom. Let's go ahead and double click on it to see what that looks like. Not really. Let's try to see the fade slide. Nope. Down, no. Fade slide 2. No. Fade slide 3. No. Fade slide 4. No. Fade zoom in. Fade zoom out. Let's go for anything, move to the left or move to the left. That looks good. So let's go ahead and play it and see how it looks like. There you go. But I need to have it so that it shows up like this. There you go. So double click on it, a little bit upwards. There you go. And now let's see how it looks like. Yeah, there you go. That's perfect. Now, if I were to play it, as you see, that came up, right? Now let's add some titles or subtitles to it. So I'm going to go to trending. I have a subtitle part over here. So I'm going to go ahead, place it right over here for say. I'm going to move the subtitles. Where's the top over here? There you go. So let's say the red Lamborghini. Let's say this is a Murcielago. This is not a Murcielago. One of the best supercars. Voted by fans. There you go. I'm just going to keep these things like this, for example. I'm going to go to animation. I'm going to go for flip down. No, flip down. No, flip up. No. Go to move to bottom. Move to left. Now let's go ahead and play it and see. As you can see, the text is not there, so no animation. Let's go for no animation. Let's go for preset animation. Let's go for slide right. There you go. Now we can also give a vortex cut as well, but that's not good. Let's go for slide right. Now let's go ahead and play it and see how it looks like. That looks good. Animation over there. So now we're going to go with transition. I'll also add transitions here and here as well. And I'm going to select like one over here. Apply to all. Now, apply to all will also change this, so I need to change them manually over here, like this. One. And press enter. There you go. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and play it now. There you go. We have a very good graphic animated video file over here that we can use. You can also do the same thing for the front over here. But here I would want to do something else. So I'm going to go and create a rectangle. First, let me go ahead and select it and drag it so that it's like fits our entire or fits a bit more than our what we have. Place it right there. I'm going to place it right below this one over here and place it right over here. I'm going to give it a slide up animation. There you go. Or let's go with slide right animation. Towards the beginning. There you go. That's been placed over there, right? Now a slide left or a fade out animation at the end. There you go. Place it right at the end. Right there. So once I play it, I'm going to fade out like that. I want to let it fade out a bit more earlier, or start the animation to fade out a bit more earlier. There you go, we have that, then fade out like that. But the box that I have over here, I want to make it so its opacity is different. So I want to make it so it's less opaque or less opacity. Okay. We have the border over here. I can reduce or increase the opacity. I have the color for this one as well. So I can go for more over here and change the opacity to it, but I do not want that. So what I would want to do is I would want to do a, not drop shadow, we have transformation over here. So you cannot change the opacity of it. You have the color for here, as you can see, the opacity of the color. But this is the border. Let me remove the border. Let me remove the fill. Underneath fill here, you have the opacity here. There you go. You can change the opacity. There you go. I'm going to change the opacity like that and make the color black so that it pops out more. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play from the beginning so that you see Lamborghini Showcase from car Z. Then it transitions from here to here with this. Now it lagged a bit because we do not have it rendered. So let me render it first. Here it's rendered now. Now let's play it again. Go, we have that. That faded out. Perfect. Then we have this. And that's the end. And you can have a like fade out for the black screen at the end, which I recommend. You can have a layer on top, which gives a black screen fade out. But that's it. That's basically it on how you can use the draw tool and the titles as well, and the stickers as well together, and with some transitions as well when you can add some audio. So let's go ahead and add some audio to make our video much more cleaner. So let's go for some hip hop audio. Yeah, that looks good. So I'm going to place it right over here and lower down the audio. Let's lower down the audio to there. Place it right over here. This one looks good, so I'm going to place it right over there. But as you can see, this audio is not that much big, so I'm going to close it and not put that. It's very short. Sorry, it's not short. It is big. It's just downloading, so that's why it's not showing the total length in the timeline over here. So I'm just going to wait for it to download, then I'll be back. Once that is downloaded, as you can see, it has now been downloaded. Let me again zoom out. Let me again trim it. Put it right over here. Place it right over there. Now let's try to see this one. This one is, let's skip this one at the middle. Skip this one at the middle. There you go. Now we're just gonna wait for it to download. Then again, I'm going to like trim it down over here. There you go. And place it right on top here. There you go. And once that is done, let's go ahead and play it to see how it looks like or how it sounds like. Now it looks really, it's now much more better, but we need to add some transitions, audio transitions into it, right? So I'm going to go for a logarithmic fade over here and over here as well. Now let's go ahead and listen to it and see how it sounds like. Now, as you can see, the audio, this one has much more lower speeds than this one. So I'm going to go ahead and increase the audio a bit so that it, and try to see it for this audio file here to match this one in the middle. A little bit lowering it down. I think that's good now. Let's go ahead and play it again and see. That looks much more perfect, and also this one a bit high like this. Yeah, that looks very good now. Now at the end, I'm going to also have a fade out like that. There you go. Now we have completed on our first ever video over here. Very simple video over here as well. So you can have stickers, you can add effects like that as well. You can have everything like that and make a complete video or edit a complete video like this. That'll be all for this lesson, and this will be the end for all the course lessons I have to offer to show you and to teach you. Next onwards, we'll have several class projects that I'll show you on how you can do. So I'll be ending the lesson here now and the course here now, and I'll be seeing you in our class projects.